I was just curious because I remember when we went back in high school, you were saying like you want to make a Slenderman short film. I was just wondering if your idea of like a first short film has changed as far as genre goes.
Oh damn.
Like, would you still want to do a short horror short?
Yeah, I would. Honestly.
I mean, like obviously Slenderman's like way irrelevant now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, I'm not into horror, but I could see like just filming it would be pretty fun.
Actually, there is a Slenderman movie coming out. I forgot about that.
And it looks really shitty.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. No, I remember when that was like right after high school because that's the whole Slenderman thing came out like summer of 2012. Yeah. I remember that because you know like it was the Gangnam Style and the Coney 2012 the eyes. It was a wild summer. It was an interesting year, you know. Right after graduation, there was all these events. But yeah, no, I really wanted to do a Slenderman movie.
I know.
Movie, short film, whatever.
It would have been like the perfect location.
Exactly.
As far as like certain
Exactly. Things. But like, you know, there was that whole like YouTube series. What's it called?
Marble Hornets.
There you go. Yeah.
And I can never tell when you're like memeing. Like like when it's like it's kind of like a phrase. It's like joking around.
No, it's called Marble Hornets.
That's what it's called.
When I heard you say marble, I was like
oh,
like no,
marble.
Like, oh yeah, like remember the movie when Hulk met Slenderman?
No, yeah, and so like that series came out not too long ago. Lock it?
Yeah, I would say just so that the kids don't open the door.
Yeah,
even then we'll edit it out.
Yeah, they don't matter. But
what if our stuff is good?
Shut up.
What if our podcast is fire?
What if it takes off? What if this is the start of something new?
Randomly at work, I'll mention that I'll tell people that I rap. I'm like my mixtape is so fire it keeps the coffees warm. Like,
and then direct them to this podcast, and there's your views.
Yes, but anyways, like there's this thing you gotta see. But nah, so yeah, the Marble Hornets came out not too long after that, and that was...
I thought it came out way before.
Way before?
Yeah,
it was like
to create the
story
at least, of Slenderman.
Then it must have blown up when that thing was going on.
Yeah, because that was the time the game.
I don't think all of them were out yet. I think like about half of them were. And then it blew up, and then like some.
And then he had no choice but to upload a few
more. A few more of them surfaced after that.
He just stopped, and then like it just like he resurfaced years later.
I feel like that's really unfortunate when you like lose creative interest in something, and then you're kind of forced to finish it based off your fan base.
Like, do any of you remember like an old YouTube thing called Lonely Girl 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh God!
Way back.
Is that the one? Is that the one where that's like you don't know if she was like held hostage?
Yeah,
that was creepy, man.
It's coming back like recently.
What do you mean it's coming back?
They're trying to come back, and it's like, are you kidding me?
That's where it's like she was kind of like that was like she was weird and she was kind of odd, but we were like, oh, she's just funny, whatever. And then there was like this whole like theory that she was actually being held against her own will, and like. If you notice things in the video, like there was a man in the background, and like the way she twitched her eye, it's like Morse code for like help or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird.
I was looking for the first big production.
And then she disappeared for a while too.
Yep.
Oh,
there is something weird. Kind of similar going on right now. It's called Poppy.
Oh yeah,
no.
Poppy, and then there's Titanic Sinclair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So.
Yeah, they do some. I love their content. It's just so fucking weird.
but like same shit
basically. Oh, because she's a musician.
Yeah,
but some of the like it has like really weird undertones.
Yeah, like even when when they went to VidCon or something, they had like some weird thing where like she was in like a cage and he was just like dragging her along in like a little trolley thing.
That's so weird.
I think she was on a podcast of H3H City, right?
I don't know.
The weird girl?
The weird girl, Poppy.
Ugh.
I mean, she's not weird.
Yeah. It's just like the tone around it is just really uncomfortable.
The concept is kind of like she's a person, but she's not a person because she's owned by.
Oh, that's not okay.
Yeah, it's like a satire almost.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
That's weird.
It is interesting though, and I think I've only heard one of the songs. It was kind of catchy.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to the question, like, what kind of genre would you make your first film?
Horror.
Horror? Because you have to consider, like, if you got your career started, that's always going to be the first thing that they look at. Like, that's the first film you make.
Okay,
and horror is a really interesting genre, but it's really hated.
Yeah, I know, critics. But the thing is,
So you're saying you're a film major?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking about archaeology, maybe, you know.
Anthropology.
Archaeology. Pretty different. One's dead, one's alive.
Archaeology and architect. Which one is it? Nah, but
well, anthropology is it's all
just humanity.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's how you look at it.
Yeah,
true.
But the thing is that
anthropology is the best.
Shut up. So see, the first film that I want to make, it's gonna be. Well, I really want to make it really stylized. It's not just gonna be like
random slasher.
Like random slasher, pop up horror kind of thing, you know, because anybody can make that, you know.
What was I feel like I've seen a movie recently where it wasn't like. I mean, there were jump scares, obviously, but it was the atmosphere that made the movie creepy. It wasn't just like.
See, that's what I want to do. Because it's
It Follows, for example.
There you go.
It wasn't like it had some jump scares, but the atmosphere was really creepy.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of like almost every single nightmare I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
how it's just eerie because it's like everything. It just seems really empty. The atmosphere is kind of like moody.
And everything seems
basically
normal.
you don't want something like stereotypical.
Same thing. Okay. Same thing with The Ring. You know. Same thing with The Ring. The Ring. It's like. It's super moody. Like there isn't a sunny day that goes in those 7 days in the whole entire movie. You know.
To be fair,
and everybody around it.
Only a week.
That's I guess.
It kind of makes sense that it would be raining the whole time.
I guess, yeah, and they do live in Oregon. But anyway, everybody in the movie besides the main characters, they act normal. Like, oh hey, how's it going? Like it's like their daily lives, you know. But at the same time, it's like it's just super like
you know that there's that dark undertone.
Yeah, but it's like it's so moody. The music and the atmosphere and I don't know, just like. How it's filmed. That's what's scary about it. Like, yeah, it's scary. It has jump scares and everything. But the whole thing that makes it scary is just how it's filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Same thing with that movie, The Ravenous.
I still have to watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it after this.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's the same thing. Like,
because I saw the trailer and I just saw like they were like driving and they were just like those people like staring at them, like out their doors and stuff. It reminded me of. Do you remember The Crazies?
Oh yeah,
it's kind of like that.
That was cool. I like The Crazies. Did you see the old one or the new one? The new one, right?
I think I saw the new one.
Oh yeah,
I think it's the new. Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
I think everybody's seen the new one.
There was one scene in that movie that made me and my friends laugh. I remember seeing that in theaters. There's like a scene like where like I guess the one chick's her boyfriend dies in the field and I'm like no. Oh. And then out of nowhere he's pull out a fucking flamethrower. Just to make sure.
Don't you have a flamethrower on you at all times?
It was just so like over the top. I was like, oh geez.
I don't think we should make fun of that because it might be like a cultural difference, and maybe that they just carry flamethrowers in their location, and we might think it's weird.
I have an open carry thing for flamethrowers.
That's an anthropological view.
Okay,
culturally.
Shut up.
First off, shut. No.
Second of all, keep it that way.
Yeah, so like The Ravenous, that's what I liked about The Ravenous, and that's why I saw it a second time too. I wouldn't say it's like super scary. It's just it's nice to watch it because it was filmed really well. Okay, it's kind of stupid, but I want to say it reminds me a lot of Wes Anderson. You know, Wes Anderson is like everything he films is like just straight. You know, same thing with this movie. Like every shot they make is just straight. You know, everything has some kind of symmetry to it, whether it be like diagonal or straight.
Yeah. Kind of a little off topic. David, have you seen End of the Effing World?
No, I haven't.
It's super good.
I saw like half of the first episode.
You're gonna get really depressed.
Yeah, it's super depressing. The reason I brought that up is remember I told you they had like a Wes Anderson cut of that show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you told me about it. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? It's weird because the whole show was filmed. I think it's like 12 episodes long. After a week it was out, there was a thing on Facebook. It was like, oh, like you can watch this Wes Anderson style, and it's like click here to open up like your Netflix account. And you watch it, and it basically just centers everything.
Huh. Wait, really?
Yeah.
What the hell is that thing still?
I don't know, but that's why I thought about it.
Actually,
and plus, it's a really good series.
I'm kind of curious. Yeah. Well, Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious.
I just really like the way it was filmed, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was really nicely filmed. But same thing, yeah, with the Ravenous dude, like everything's filmed like just straight. There's a lot of like
panning shots.
Yeah, but what I mean is like there's a lot of color tones to it. Like all the colors are just like in your face, you know? Like if something's red, it's gonna be red, you know? If something is
it like what is the color saturated?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. The color saturation in that movie is just too fucking wild, man. And it's crazy.
The one that we were talking about recently.
500 Days of Summer.
No, wait. Well, that one's one of them that.
Yeah.
But it was very recent. It was a trailer that we were watching, that had the same thing.
Oh God! It was damn! It was a foreign movie, huh? Was it? We did. Damn, that sucks. I know what you're talking about.
Was it the one with the dogs?
The dogs.
No, was it Islands?
No, it's not Island Dogs. No, because
I want to see that actually.
Me too.
Yeah.
It looks really good. But you know it's PG-13?
No.
Yeah, me neither too. I saw it. Was Mr. Fantastic? Fantastic Mr. Fox. Was that PG-13?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I think that was PG.
He's making a lot of weird claymation movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the second one.
I mean that.
I felt like there was more. Oh well.
Nah, that's his second one, but yeah, no, there was a trailer that we saw, that it just did we saw it in the movie theater? No. Damn.
Because the last few movies you guys haven't sat next to each other.
That's true. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. No, there was a movie trailer that we saw. I don't know. I don't remember what movie it was, but I kind of wanted to see it just because of the saturation. Because I was like, everything just is super saturated.
Oh yeah.
It just.
Dude, there's a show that got canceled a while ago. It's called Utopia, and it was an interesting concept of the plot. Because basically the plot was like there's this graphic novel this guy wrote, and like it was really rare, and people were trying to capture it. And the reason why people were trying to read it and find it was because everything that he wrote about it actually happened in real life, and like the characters he wrote about were like actually happening. And I know it's crazy, but that show got canceled. That had like really, it was really weird because it had a really high
on cable, huh?
I think so, and it had really high saturation, but like it was really dark. Like there'd just be stuff like.
Well, it's kind of like what was that artist? He did The Spirit and 300.
I know what you're talking about.
No, that's
yeah.
I'm talking about like the actual artist.
Frank
Miller, I think.
Frank Miller, there you go, Frank Miller. I was gonna say, like, he did Batman.
all of his things are like super dark, but then they have like that one splash of color. Like The Spirit, like everything is black and white except for his tie. Is it kind of like that?
Or like
didn't he do Sin City?
Schindler's List.
He did do Sin City. They actually the opening scene that they actually filmed that all without like permission from him, and they showed it to him like, hey, like, can we make this based off your comic book? And he's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, well, here's what it would look like, and they showed it to him. He's like, do it.
Yeah, man.
Nah, so if you watch the opening scene of Sin City, that was what they showed him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know how I know that. I think Bobby told me.
Huh. Bobby's a big fan of Sin City.
He's okay with it. I guess.
I thought he was a big fan.
Nah, I mean, there's a lot of things there. You're like, oh, he's super into it, but he's maybe like saw it a couple times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, see, movies like those are the ones that, there's a movie that I saw not that long ago, probably like 5 years ago, but the movie's pretty old. I don't think you guys seen, what's it called, No. The saturation of that movie.
Wow,
the way the monkey really popped out.
The way they pulled focus on that monkey, and like.
No. There was a movie. That was a while back. Let's see.
If you guys are wondering why Josh has been quiet, he's looking for that movie that we were talking about.
No. I want him to look it up because it's like.
You guys talking about? I know, but it's like. God damn it! They might be like, "Is he dead? Like,
is he still around?"
Like, we don't talk about him anymore. What's going on?
What the hell was that movie called? It was like, why the hell is Sicario coming to my head?
Sicario?
Yeah, no, it's not Sicario.
Was it live action? Was that?
It was live action. Water bottles. Huh? One of the water bottles? Yeah, no, it was live action. Okay, so it's about witches.
Hocus Pocus?
No, it's not Sicario. It's Susperia. There we go.
I was gonna say the Blair Witch Project.
I was gonna say Vitch.
Nah. Susperia is... I wouldn't say it's really scary. Honestly, it's an Italian movie, and I saw it in my Italian class when I was taking Italian at Mount Sac. But
that was 5 years ago.
That was a long ass time ago, dude. Yeah, I know, right?
Was it
We're
Alita?
old.
No, I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't Alita. No, it wasn't Alita. Besides, we saw that one trailer in theaters. But that movie has crazy color saturation. It's probably one of the movies that have the most color saturation that I've seen. Is everything, the colors, they pop like crazy. Like whatever shows that it's red, everything around it it's red.
Yeah.
Like everything, it's just pretty. It's like a lot of people call that movie like a neon movie because the colors are just super bright.
I feel like as a viewer, that would get really obnoxious.
Yeah. I mean, because it depends on me. Because like sometimes they do that color filter stuff, and it really I don't like it. Like even in Breaking Bad, like when they're in Mexico, they indicate as in Mexico they would have like a color filter.
See, look, this is an example. Here's an example. See how every scene in
like
this
Pulp
movie
Fiction,
has like a colored tone.
Yeah.
Every scene has like a colored tone.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way how they light.
In my opinion, that's too much.
Yeah.
I think
it depends. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, like every scene in the movie is just like it just seems like there's a light somewhere that's lighting
that
everything.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
It's like if I replaced my lamp with like a blue light.
Yeah, they have like color filters for that stuff. That's pretty interesting.
Nah, I can't find it.
I think it's interesting like an artistic standpoint, but I mean like as far as like movie goes, it's like why is that room blue?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it would distract from.
Yeah, that's
from
true.
Moment.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But
Wait, so you're saying the Ravenous is like that? Or is it just
it's
like
not
certain things?
Certain things.
Yeah.
But the thing about the Ravenous too is like super artsy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know,
well, it's a French film. Like even if it's a horror French film, it's still French.
It's like super artsy,
it's super artsy.
It could be a.
They like eating bread and drinking wine and cheese. Remember?
Yeah, I saw a slice of cheese and it was shaped like the Eiffel Tower. Like everything was artsy.
No, but it's like
I saw a mouse wearing a beret.
There's a shot in the movie where it just shows.
His name was Remy.
It shows all right. Pixar. Ratatouille. No, but there's a shot in the movie where it just shows a toucan, a bird.
Yeah.
He's just on a tree, and they show a close up of like a doll, and then a close up of the toucan, and then a close up of the doll, and then a close up of like these chairs like stacked up as a pyramid in the middle of nowhere. And then they come back to the characters, what they were doing. You see, like,
weird.
it makes no sense, but, like, they filmed that for a reason. Like, there's got to be some sort of meaning why they filmed that.
Maybe it's like to cleanse the palette, almost.
Yeah, it's
maybe like the colors.
I like weird stuff like that. I don't know the context behind that at all. I don't even know what the movie is, but I like when they do stuff like that. It makes you. Get you thinking.
Yeah,
while,
no, the Ravenous dude. It has a lot of scenes like that. They're like, what the hell was that about?
Where does
this
movie take place? Where there's a toucan?
Exactly. Oh, it takes place in it's in
Quebec.
George of the Jungle? It's like some sort of small town in Quebec. Quebec is in Canada. Yeah. This French-speaking country.
Oh yeah. I forget they speak French in Canada.
I
always imagine everyone being a Mountie.
A mountain. No, but yeah, there's like a lot of scenes in that movie that just like why the hell did they film that? You know?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why I do that. It made me think of The Wire, and it sounds weird. I mean, that show doesn't have like a lot of stuff like that at all. But like, there's just this one scene. It's just so weird because like there's like 2-3 seasons or whatever, and it's like they're all established. There's like this guy. He's like a lieutenant. I don't remember his role. He ends up climbing up the ladder. I don't remember his exact role. I'll just say he's a lieutenant or whatever, and like he's a real hard ass, and he's like to talk smack to like people underneath him. He's like, hey, you gotta do this, or go fuck yourself. He's that kind of a person, and like there's just like one scene in like season 3 or season 4, like you just see him for like 5 seconds in a gay bar, and then like that they do nothing with that for the rest of the series.
That's it.
Yeah, like and he's married and so on. They disclose all that, but I guess like in his secret life, it shows like he's gay. I'm like, huh. Like that's just that detail is just there.
Maybe it's just like one of those like undertone characteristics.
Yeah, it was just there. It's like what? Like nothing happens.
And that also reminds me, the Ravenous reminds me a lot of It Follows, because you know It Follows, like it's just this weird STD that is followed by some demons, I guess.
Yeah.
You can call it. They don't explain how it became, how it developed, or where it came from, or why is it nah. The same thing with It Follows. I mean, with Ravenous, like they have these zombie-looking characters. They look like regular people, by the way. I just call them zombies because they're
brainless.
Almost. Yeah, they're brainless, and they bite people. You know, and when those people get bitten, like they become those people. Yeah, so exactly
zombies. Yeah.
So, yeah, I was calling them zombies. But the same thing, like
I wonder if there's like zombie activists who like one day will hear this and be like, "Oh, well, that's not a zombie. Like those are the infected, and you're mischaracterizing them." And
take these stereotypes off movies.
Yeah. We're gonna have to boycott the next 28 weeks movie.
No, but it also has that one kind of theme where it's like, you know how It Follows, it has those characters that you don't know who's the demon and who's aren't, you know, because they look like regular people, but they look sketchy because they just stand there and do nothing. Same thing with these ones, like these zombies.
It's interesting, I think, because it's like you'll stand there and look at someone because you're just like, are they one of them? Same. Like, I don't know if I should approach. I don't know if I should stay away. Like, and then it's like they might just be doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah,
it's like when you think someone's following you.
They're looking at you through a window, and you're like, I don't know if they're one of them. And then at the same time, they're looking at you through their window, and they're like, I'm keeping it on because I don't know what they are.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you thought about it in that perspective, but
same thing with this one. Like this one, it's kind of bizarre because you don't know what their motives are, you know, because they get in groups, all right, and they just stare you down, and they just keep staring at you. Another thing is that they go. From what I got from the movie, they go off by movement. Like if you just stand still and you try to look as one of them, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, he's one of us," you know.
Oh, it's like on Family Guy, like, oh, there's a prostitute in this room. It's like, oh, hold on, their vision is based off movies.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Yeah.